Did you know we're weekly in print and daily online? So be sure to check out GeaugaMapleLeaf.com for your latest local news. And don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
My name is Christina Evans. I've been a Newbury resident at 11185 Music Street for the last 23 years. And my husband Chuck and I have raised our 5 children, now all adults, here in Newbury. My husband grew up here and attended and graduated from Newbury schools along with his 5 siblings. And we believe Newbury is a truly wonderful community and unique in nature, and we enjoy living. Our children all initially attended Newbury schools, our oldest through 8th grade. So we do have experience with the district, and we had many positive experiences here. But my husband and I ultimately became convinced that the Newbury schools could not provide our children with the educational and athletic opportunities that they needed, particularly at the junior high and high school level. And we made the difficult decision and significant financial sacrifice to send them to parochial school. I'm a voice that the board has not heard before, but I represent a perspective and I think a view that I believe is shared by many in the community, but that I don't believe the board has taken or is taking into account. That being that Newbury's current position as an independent district is not sustainable, with dropping enrollment, increasing costs, many associated with an aging physical plant, and state funding cuts. And that in order to serve all of its constituents, the board must seek out and actively entertain opportunities for merger or consolidation. The time is now, not another 3 or 4 years down the road when Newbury is likely to be in a further weakened position. I was encouraged by the board's initiative to approach the West Geauga district to begin merger talks. But I was surprised and incredibly disappointed when I found out on March 13th that the Newbury board had voted to cut off talks with West Geauga in a special early morning meeting. I wanted to know more about what happened, and knowing that West Geauga had a regularly scheduled board meeting that evening, I chose to attend the West Geauga meeting. At the West Geauga meeting, the West Geauga board members clearly stated that the complete financial information was not yet available and had not been provided to either side, and expressed their surprise and disappointment that the Newbury board had voted to cut off talks before the complete financial information was available and had been provided to them. Contrary to statements attributed to the Newbury superintendent in the recent Geauga Times Courier article, West Geauga board members further indicated that they had not made any decisions, whether in support or against the merger, and that they were reserving any decision on merger until each board had the opportunity to review the complete financial information and present the plan for input from their respective communities. In fact, they indicated that presentations would be planned in each community as early as April. All of this sounds entirely reasonable to me. It sounds like the way that each board should evaluate and make an appropriate decision for their constituents. Accordingly, I would like to understand tonight why the Newbury board felt that it was necessary and appropriate to cut off talks with West Geauga before it had received and reviewed the complete financial information and before presenting it for community input. A decision of this magnitude for the community, whether to merge or remain an independent district, should not be made without accurate and complete financial information, which, as we know from the West Geauga board, and information received pursuant to a public records request had not been provided as of March 13th, when the Newbury board made its decision. And further, such a decision, whether to merge or remain independent, requires the buy-in of the community. Without a presentation of the specifics of the plan to the community, how can there be such a buy-in? I'm concerned that many in the community, like myself, desire the board to move forward with a merger or consolidation, will not vote for future levies, even renewal levies, out of frustration with the status quo in the district and the Newbury board's failure to consider their interests, and that the future levies will not pass. Then where will the district be? A few more years down the road, in an even worse position than we are now, and forced to negotiate merger or consolidation from a position of weakness. How does that benefit the Newbury students or the community? How will our property values fare? It's time to move forward. I request that the board make a motion tonight to resume the merger.